How can 60 million pigs raised each year fuel processing plants across America? From rural barns to the humming processing factories, this industry powers global pork supply while grappling with soaring costs, disease risks, and calls for sustainability. In this farming documentary, we shadow farmers to uncover how they keep processing factories stocked with pork and why their tireless work shapes our food system. In this farming documentary, we delve into the relentless rhythm of pig farming, where every task prepares pigs for the processing factory. Meet John, a third-generation farmer in Iowa who starts his day at sunrise, inspecting his barns. One sick pig can spread trouble fast, he says, carefully checking each animal's eyes and ears to catch issues early. To boost immunity, John adds a splash of apple cider vinegar to their water, a simple trick that costs little but keeps his herd robust for the processing factory. He raises Hampshire pigs for their lean meat and Berkshires for their rich flavor, both prized by processing factories for premium pork cuts. Feeding these pigs is a precise art. John mixes corn and soybeans, grinding them fine to aid digestion, ensuring pigs grow steadily toward the processing factory's 250-pound target. In Louisiana, farmer Maria cuts costs by blending surplus squash into the feed. My pigs gobble it up and I save 20% on feed, she shares. To keep meat lean for the processing factory, she feeds her pigs twice daily, preventing overeating and balancing growth. A growing pig, at 75 pounds, eats about a pound of feed daily, scaling to 7 pounds and 7 gallons of water as they mature. The barn environment is just as critical. John's free-range setup lets pigs forage in pastures, enhancing meat quality for the processing factory. They're happier digging in the soil, he notes. To maintain hygiene, he swaps out straw bedding weekly, a practice that curbs odors and keeps pigs healthy. But challenges loom large. In Louisiana, owners face land rents double the national average, earning just $1,500.00 a year, compared to $4.00 nationwide. It's a squeeze, he admits, diversifying with sugarcane to survive. Diseases like pneumonia threaten herds, so John vaccinates diligently and gives piglets iron shots days after birth to fend off anemia. Sustainability is another hurdle. Pig waste can pollute, But farmers turn it into fertilizer using biodigesters, a method that cuts costs and aligns with the processing factory's eco-friendly standards. It's hard work, but the processing factory pays more for sustainable pork, he says. Consumer demand for organic meat pushes farmers like John to adopt free-range systems, despite the expense. To meet these standards, the plants cover crops near barns, which absorb runoff and enrich soil, ensuring cleaner farms and better pigs for the processing factory. These stories reveal the grit and ingenuity behind every pig sent to the processing factory. This farming documentary celebrates the innovations transforming pig farming for processing factories. John uses IoT sensors to monitor barn temperature and pig health, catching issues like fever outbreaks early. It saved my herd once, he recalls. Maria's compost system converts waste into profit, supporting sustainable supply chains for the processing factory. By planting cover crops, she further reduces environmental impact, a practice that strengthens soil and keeps farms viable. The future of pig farming, as shown in this farming documentary, is vibrant. With Asia's pork demand surging, U.S. farmers are set to expand processing factory output. Sustainable practices, free-range systems, lower emissions, and better animal welfare meet consumer needs while sustaining millions of jobs. Farmers like John and Maria embody resilience, ensuring processing factories thrive. Every pig we raise feeds someone, somewhere, John says. This farming documentary urges you to support them by choosing sustainable pork. Keeping the journey from farm to processing factory strong. American pig farmers don't just raise pigs, they nourish the world.
Are inflation and pork issues on your mind? Do you believe that the UK could face a domestic pork shortage in 2023? Indeed, the 2022 pig herd contraction has led to a significant decline in the number of pigs for slaughter in 2023. This has resulted in an 11% year-on-year drop in production volumes. It is no secret that the UK is still facing a very tight pig supply. In recent years, there has been a trend towards a reduction in the size of pig farms in the UK. Many small farms have merged or gone out of business, making way for larger, more modern farms. Although the number of farms has been on the decline, the size of pig farms has been increasing. According to IHDB statistics, in 2022, the country raised around 5.19 million pigs on agricultural farms. They apply industrial farming with large-scale farms using modern technology to increase productivity. As of June 2023, the UK had about 4,683 pig herds nationwide, down about 11% compared to the same period last year. Of which, About 355,000 breeding pigs were cared for on small and medium-sized farms. This is a truck that can transport about 120 pigs to a food plant. The floor of the truck is covered with non-slip material, ready to show you the next spectacular scene. Not far from inside the farm, pigs weighing about 220 to 265 pounds are roaming freely in the livestock area. They still do not know that today they will be sold to food plants and become a popular source of food for people. They use chocks to help guide the pigs onto the truck. One thing that is emphasized during this process is the gentleness of the workers. The entire process of loading pigs must be done safely and gently to avoid stress and injuries that affect the quality of the pork. The truck is equipped with an electronic scale system to count the weight of the pigs and the necessary permits for the trip. After talking to the farmer, the driver will start the journey to take the pigs to the food factory. We heard that if you like and share this video, you will see more interesting things in the next few minutes. After arriving at the safe food factory, the pigs will rest in the storage area and humane processing area. They are stunned with CO2 gas before workers proceed to drain blood and clean them. The pig's hair and organs are completely removed. Next, the pig carcasses are taken to the dividing line. Here, the food factory maintains the temperature below 10 degrees Celsius so that the pork always remains fresh throughout the processing process. Tools such as saws, cutters, and hanging troughs help workers separate the pig's body into different parts, such as the shoulder, rump, and belly. Workers on the next line will continue to divide the pork into parts such as ham, loin, shoulder, ribs, and fat. The thigh meat is deboned and defatted to prepare for other processing parts in the food factory. Finally, the meat is quality checked and packaged to ensure food safety before leaving the food factory. We have received questions about how workers skin pig.
What are the secrets behind raising animals, from modern technology to traditional methods? Come explore this hidden world and learn how farms shape the food we eat every day. AI technology is revolutionizing the animal processing industry in ways we never imagined. From optimizing production processes to improving product quality, AI is creating smart solutions to increase efficiency and reduce waste. But what really happens when this technology comes together with the food on our tables? Explore the mysterious world in this video.